Okay, so in the previous class we discussed about state legislature. Okay, before that we discussed about state executive. Then we discussed about a relationship between the center and state in terms of legislature. Now we will discuss the administrative relationship between the central government as well as the state government. Okay, so how the administrative relation. Okay, so that we will discuss. So these things we can study in the four subtopic, that is distribution of executive power, union list, state list and concurrent list, right? So regarding the executive power of center at union list, yesterday also we discussed union list. In terms of legislature, parliament has an exclusive power to make law in the subjects which are mentioned in union list. So in the same way, central government is having executive power over the subjects which are mentioned in the union list. So in the same way, regarding the state list, okay, state government is having the power, executive power on the subjects which are mentioned in the state list. And regarding the concurrent, both central government as well as the state governments are having the executive power, okay, on the subjects which are mentioned in concurrent list. But here if you observe, whenever there is a collision between the executive power of central government and state government, okay, on any subject which is mentioned in concurrent list, at that time the executive power of the state government will prevail. Remember, in legislature, parliament power will prevail, but regarding the executive, state government executive power will prevail over the central government executive power on those subjects which are mentioned in concurrent list. Okay, then apart from that, what are the other things? Directions. In president rule also we discussed that under article 365, right, central government give direction to the state government for administration also. Okay, so that only we will discuss. So here if you observe, central government will give direction to the state. On which matter? On which matter? Construction and maintenance of means of communications. Means of communications. You know means of communications, right? Railway, roadway, seaway, airway, right? So central government give direction to the state, okay, in the matter of construction and maintenance of means of communications which are national importance or military importance, and the direction has to be implemented or compliance by the state government. Otherwise, article 365 and based upon 365, 356 is ready for state, right? Then apart from that, central government also give direction to the state government for the protection of railway and railway properties in a state. Okay, then provide the adequate facilities. So what is that thing? Actually, in the primary schooling, if it is a education, on that education subject, the state government made a law on that provision also. Central government can give a direction to the state government that during the primary stage, the language of the means of language in that education should be in the mother tongue. For example, you know, in Karnataka, I think some of the students, they studied in primary stage in Kannada medium, or in North India Hindi medium, or what you call Andhra or Telangana Telugu medium they have studied. That is an example. Central government will give direction that the education should be, medium of education should be in a mother tongue, okay, in that particular state. Got it? So that thing is there. Then apart from that, central government can also give direction to the state government regarding what? Regarding the central government has to draw, introduce the schemes and implement the schemes. Which schemes? Welfare schemes. Welfare schemes for the welfare of the SC and ST. Okay, central government can also give direction to the state government regarding the administration in the matter of drawing of the scheme and implementation of the scheme. Scheme of what? Welfare scheme for the people of whom? Scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, SC and ST. Okay, both. Got it? So that is the direction given by the central government to the state government in the matter of administration. Okay, now is there any cooperation between the central government and state government in terms of administration? Yes, there is certain cooperation exists. What is that? Parliament can provide the adjudication of any dispute or complaint with respect to use, distribution or control of water of any inter-state river or river valley. Okay, what is that? So now take an example. You know this Godavari river. It is in multiple states. Maharashtra it is there, Telangana it is there, or Andhra Pradesh also it is there, right? So if those states are having dispute related to what? Dispute related to the use of that water of the river or control the water of that river. If such dispute exists between the states, at that time Parliament can make certain authority, can establish certain authority. That authority can deals with that dispute and come to a conclusion. Parliament already did. We will discuss in the later class. Okay, that Parliament has an authority. Then under Article 263, Parliament can also establish the interstate council. Interstate council, that council will deals with the common subject or common issue between the center and state and how to deal with those issues in simple language. Okay, so 263 deals with the interstate use or control of the river water between the state. If such dispute is arising, Parliament can solve. And here also President under Article 263 can establish the interstate council. That council, what is the function of that council? That council deals with the solving those issues, so that smooth administration should be there between the central government as well as the state government, and cooperative federalism should be there. Okay, that Parliament can do it. And apart from that, Parliament can also appoint certain appropriate authority which deals with the this interstate freedom of state trade and commerce. See, we have trades, right? Intra-trade means the trade within the state, intra-trade state. Interstate trade means the trade between the one state to the many other states. So if any issue related to the freedom of trade or commerce or interstate trade, at that time Parliament can establish such authority and that authority can solve that issue. But till now such authority not been established. First thing, water. Second, common interest issue. Third, freedom of trade or interstate trade. Okay, so in this three matter, Parliament can help to the states. The next, All India Services, which you are preparing for that. Okay, so it is the UPSC who will conduct the All India Services exams. At present, we have 3 All India Services. Who are those? IAS, IPS and IFOs, right? So this All India Services, they are occupying the primary or key position in the central government as well as the state government, right? State Secretary, District Collector, at central level also we have Cabinet Secretary, those things are there, right? So this All India Services, they are holding the key position in central government as well as the state government. But those All India Services are recruited and trained by whom? Central government. And they will be posted in both central government as well as the state government. That means they will serve to the both central government as well as the state government. But the control, okay, who can control to this All India Services? Both central government as well as the state government. But ultimate authority of control lies with the central government. Ultimate control authority lies with whom? With central government. Okay. Apart from that, if Rajya Sabha pass the resolution under Article 312, special resolution, that means 2/3 of the member present and vote, in that also special majority. If Rajya Sabha pass such resolution, then Parliament can create one more All India Services. Okay, so in short, here if you observe, in administration also there is a coordination between central government and state government, right? Like all India services, they are recruited and trained by the central government, but they are serving in both center as well as the state. If country need any more all India services, then parliament can do that one. Okay, especially the Rajya Sabha. Then regarding the State Public Service Commission, there also we can see the cooperation between in administration cooperation between central government and state government. What are those? The chairman and members are there, right? The chairman and member of State Public Service Commission. Those are appointed by whom? Governor. But they are removed by the president. Remember, this is very, very important point. We have the state commissions, APPSC, TSPSC, TNPSC, UPPSC, MPPSC. Right. So those chairman and member of State Public Service Commission, those are appointed by whom? Governor. But they are removed by whom? President. Very, very important. Then we have a Joint Public Service Commission. So what is the Joint Public Service Commission? When two states or more than two states, okay, requested the parliament, okay, to establish the JPSC, Joint Public Service Commission. At that time parliament can do it, and the member and the chairman of that JPSC will be appointed and removed by the president, but they serve to the state, though that body is established by the central government, okay, JPSC. But those candidates who clear the JPSC exam and recruited, and they will serve the states. For example, we have this thing, Punjab and Haryana Joint Public Service Commission established one time. So those Public Service Commission will recruit the candidate from both the states, and those candidates will serve to both the state. And the chairman and member of that JPSC will be appointed by whom? President. They are also removed by the president. Okay. Even UPSC, whenever the state governors requested, state governor, not State Public Service Commission, if state governor requested to the president, then president will recommend it to the UPSC, okay, to help the State Public Service Commission. To help State Public Service Commission. State Public Service Commission also required the help of UPSC. That is the reason why, if you observe, nowadays this State Public Service Commission prelims exam pattern is there, right? It is same as UPSC only. Okay, observe it. Got it? So that is there. Then apart from that, UPSC also assist, okay, whenever, what you call, two or more than two states, okay, if they requested to the UPSC for the scheme of exams, operation scheme, mode of selections are there, right? UPSC 3-tier, right? We have prelims, mains and not interview, personality test. So that is a scheme of examination, right? And syllabus and all those things is there. In the same way, if two or more than two states requested the UPSC to frame these things, then UPSC can do it. Though UPSC is a central government body, but it will assist to the state when state request. Got it? Without request they won't do. So this is about administrative relationship between the central government and state government.